The private member statements. I call the member for Borkham Hills.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, Acting Speaker. Mr. Acting Speaker, it is with great pleasure that I rise to acknowledge the tremendous contribution that the students and staff of the Matthew Pearce Public School has made to the people of Borkham Hills over the past 30 years. It was a real honour for me to have attended Matthew Pearce for their 30th birthday assembly and celebration last week. Mr. Acting Speaker, over the years, Matthew Pearce has grown from humble beginnings in a largely rural district back in 1982, before the member for Castle Hill was even born, into an important centre for education in the ever-growing Hills Shire. Over the years, Matthew Pearce has been responsible for shaping the lives of children in Borkham Hills, many of whom continue to live and work in the Hills Shire. Matthew Pearce should be particularly commended for its history of academic excellence, with success well and truly above state and regional averages in both literacy and numeracy. Perhaps the best illustration of this is the fact that enrolments at Matthew Pearce have continued to grow, so that now the school has more than 1,000 students. It is great to see a school like Matthew Pearce not only excelling academically, but also encouraging its students to have a balanced approach to education. I'm sure all members agree that it is vitally important that school students develop their skills and talents not only in the classroom, but also across a range of other pursuits and extracurriculars. To this end, Matthew Pearce is notable for the success of their students in school bands, in the performing arts, and particularly impressive results in public speaking and debating. Over the past 30 years, Matthew Pearce Public School has become a much-loved and crucial community institution, a real focal point for the community. The school's parents and citizens should be acknowledged for the tremendous effort that is made to create a vibrant school community at Matthew Pearce Public School. More importantly, the school is an active participant in all facets of the wider community. Matthew Pearce has played a major and positive role in the development of Borkham Hills over the past 30 years, something that continues to this very day. It would be almost impossible to imagine Borkham Hills without the tremendous contribution that has been made by the students of the Matthew Pearce Public School. I commend all parents and staff and students, as well as ex-students of Matthew Pearce Public School, who have been so instrumental in the creation of a school that truly is a model for the entire state. The school represents a public education at its very finest. And Mr. Acting Speaker, if I could just pause there and say that you can always tell a successful school when even the real estate agents promote the fact that a house might be in that school catchment area, which is indeed the practice of the real estate agents in my electorate. I'm certain that this history of success and community engagement will go from strength to strength over the coming years. I wish Principal Kim Fawcett, the staff and the students at Matthew Pearce all the very best for the future, and wish Matthew Pearce Public School a very happy 30th birthday.
We're proceeding with private member statements.